love it every time. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to the British contingent that's joining us this morning. Oh my God. I laugh every time that final section comes up, and I don't know. It's just like, oh my God. We're, like next thing you know, we'll be like Hoda Kotb and Kathy Lee Gifford. Drinking wine in the morning because we're the Today Show after show.
I could get behind that.
I could too, but the thing is, it's 10 o'clock in the morning and I don't need to be drinking wine at this hour.
Oh, that's okay. You can be on UK time for this.
Sure. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
So if I run the stream, technically.
Yeah, it's not 10 a.m. It's 4, right?
Exactly.
I don't see why I couldn't do that. My God. Should we say good morning to the gang that's joined us this morning?
Absolutely.
Well, Chris Persia was first. He's always first. Almost always, anyway. Project Storytime he said he's second in the chat, but first in spirit. Gun Bunny, I think she had to bug out real quick because life started to happen around her.
Yes, but since you brought it up, no spoilers today, please, guys. Same as Loki's show. We're going to do a proper review Monday, give everyone a chance to watch it over the weekend.
Yep. Watch it a couple of times and enjoy it because the things that I'm hearing thus far are very positive.
Mm-hmm.
So fingers crossed, even from the boss's show this morning, fingers crossed.
Yeah, absolutely.
It looks like they actually might have given a shit about this show. So no spoilers, Gun Bunny. No spoilers in the chat, like Purple said. Got to keep it spoiler free.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Nicole the Blind Mage is here. Honey, I hope your morning is going to go better.
Yeah,
I really do.
Yeah, hope you feel better soon, hon.
Yeah, I feel better. Oh my gosh. She had a shit morning. Darth Haster is here. Good morning, sweetheart. Joseph Nash. Hello, Apollo Patriot. Good morning.
Welcome, guys.
I think Joseph Nash is in Australia, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I think he's with us in the UK, if I remember
He's
correctly.
with y'all?
Yeah, I think so.
We'll take it. I'm not here to make fun of Aussies. Colin P. Smith is here. Who else is joining us, babe?
Let me scroll down, make sure we haven't missed anyone. We've got Darth Haster, thank you for wrenching. Mark the Infinitely Tired, and he's still painting minis. I can't wait to see them when they're done, Mark.
Oh, bravo.
He's
a better man than me. I can't do that.
I like doing it, but I get distracted easily. So several half-painted minis scattered around.
Oh my God.
I've got Mr. Hyde. Welcome, good to see you. And
it's this morning. Happy freaking Friday.
Happy freaking Friday to you too, love.
Oh my goodness.
Who else have we got? Let me scroll down. Mary's Game Room. Welcome, my love. And Divided by Sight. Hey, ladies. Good to see you. Keely Chow. Welcome as always. Good to see you, hon. Dave Bob. There's our man.
Hey, Dave Bob.
Jotun Darkstar. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Welcome, guys. How is everyone today? Low Spec Linux Laptop. Welcome. And Generalissimo Jefe. Good to see you.
Hey, Generalissimo Jefe. You must be off the phone. Positive Candor is here, and he's got one tiny spoiler. He says your bewitched icon is appropriate.
Yes, and I think Positive Candor is going to be doing a review today as well. So
yeah,
that's pretty cool.
That's great. Positive Candor, it's so great to see you in our chat. We've got to talk to you soon anyway because we're talking about a second astronomy stream. So
yes, we'll be setting that up soon, guys.
Yeah, park that in the back of your brains because that's going to be fun. Everybody had such a good time doing it the last time, so we'll do a nighttime astronomy stream. There's Dave Bob.
There's Dave Bob, and hugs to Naughty Monkey Olaf. Good to see you, hon.
Oh, Naughty Monkey's hanging out. Sweet. So is Parrot Head, Darth Wheezy.
Yeah, so as we said, we're not going to dwell too much on WandaVision today. Because we're going to save that till Monday, give everyone time to give it a watch and kind of decide what you guys think of it. But I think the boss did a really good show this morning. It's really hard to do a spoiler-free review of something. I don't think we could have done it. At least not
I don't
very
think
well.
we could have done it either, not very well. That's why we were like, oh, quick change of plans. Let's cover some news real quick because we've got some news. But, I'm anxious. I've been anxious to see WandaVision since I showed you guys, my cover of Entertainment Weekly. And the article itself was positive. Of course, it's going to be because you want positive buzz about this new show that's coming out.
Yes.
You don't want to shit on it. I mean, but even the early reviews have been good. So, I got my fingers crossed.
Absolutely, yeah. And it was one of the ones that I was actually looking forward to. I know there's a whole kind of slew of Marvel TV shows that have been announced. We've talked about a few of them, Loki is coming. I think that's coming in May, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Falcon and Winter Soldier, and we've got a little bit of news on that as well.
Yeah, what's going on with that? I heard a little blurb about Chris Evans maybe coming back as Captain America.
Yeah, that's what the rumor seems to be swirling at the moment.
Okay.
As of, I think it was yesterday, that's when that dropped. He doesn't seem to know anything about it from what I've read.
So they shocked Chris Evans with that one too, huh?
Yeah. Might want to mention it to him, just
since he created the character. I mean, no big deal.
But I think even if he does come back, it will be a case of like what they're doing, as we said, with Tom Hiddleston. It will just be, to bait the fans in to watch the other show.
Yeah. Yeah, that really sucks because I'd rather see Tom Hiddleston.
Me too.
I mean, I get that Lady Loki was a thing. I have never read it, but yeah, okay. I mean, I'm not gonna completely shit on it until I see it.
No, we don't. We keep an open mind, but at the same time, I think it's going to be, like we say, it's going to be a bait and switch. Because I think even Chris Evans said back in May, he had such a good run and they left on a high note with the character. It was a good experience. He really enjoyed playing the character, and he can't really see the way Endgame ended bringing the character back in any capacity.
Right. And he wanted to be done. I remember him saying that, I think when they were filming the first Avengers movie, that he wanted to be done.
Yes.
He was ready for his contract to be up so he could move on and do other stuff. I'm like, I haven't seen him do other stuff, but that doesn't mean it's not out there.
And good morning to Loki. Thank you. That was a really good show this morning.
Yeah, good show this morning. But that had to be hard to keep it spoiler free, boss.
Yeah, I don't think we could have done it. Like I say, it's like, that's a tough one.
That's especially with me in my mouth. It's like, oh my god. But Dave Bob makes a good point here. Tony may be back in cameos. They've talked about that with Black Widow, which we have yet to see.
Yeah, there hasn't been any news on that recently, and I've kind of been keeping an eye on it.
Yeah. Joseph Nash just brought up something we were talking about earlier this morning. Not even in the green room. We were talking about this morning. You will be monetized soon, I believe. You guys, we are super close.
So close it might have actually ticked over. We just haven't had confirmation yet.
Yeah, we haven't gotten that email. So it's like, oh, okay. Yikes.
But fingers crossed we will have some good news for you next week. I think it's showing like 10 hours that we need, and that was 2 days ago. So
that was on the 13th. Yeah, that's what I looked up in the analytics this morning. I mean, I know I'm not one to usually look at our analytics, but we're getting so close, I can't stand it. And I'm ready for that monetization celebration. So let's see. Loki says, oh, he moved on to Knives Out. Oh, okay. I didn't know. I think you're being sarcastic with his career is taking off.
I never watched Knives though. Apparently
I didn't either.
It was. I've heard good things about it. I just didn't watch it. It was just one of those that kind of blew past me.
Well, isn't that Kurtzman? Putzman? I mean, It's on our streaming service, but I just have never watched it. So, I mean, oh, that's funny. Knives what?
But Chris Evans is a big draw, and I could see why they'd want him back, even as just a cameo role for the show.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be another case of watch this space. If they offer him enough money, I'm sure he will come back.
Yeah, I was going to say money is the name of the game. So, but this is another article I found this morning was like generic white guys are expendable. But I'm like, enough with this diversity crap. It's just like, okay, because they're talking about it. Go ahead, honey.
Chat saying it's Ryan Johnson, not Klutzman.
Oh, it's Ryan Johnson. Thank you, guys. That's not better.
Sorry.
That's really not better. Good Mark. Jesus Christ. Do we finally get a tour of the writing crop room when y'all get monetized, Samantha Joe? No.
Oh, put it down as a maybe for a member stream.
That's maybe for the member stream. Oh, yes, because we'll have memberships then.
Mark.
Shame. He's such a handful. Loki also says, let's see, Chris Evans is getting behind Hollywood, or Hollywood is getting hit in his behind. I'm not sure. His tweets aren't clear. That's true.
Yeah, Chris Evans definitely is one to kind of toe the line with Hollywood. He's not, whereas Chris Pratt is kind of the opposite, and he'll get a lot of kind of criticism for it. But Chris Evans is very, he knows which side his bread is buttered.
Yes. Oh, Lady Mist just popped in. Hello. That's fine if you're late. No problem. Better late than never, Lady Mist.
Hello, sweetheart.
Guardian of the Void.
Absolutely.
We try not to butt banish anybody, so if it does accidentally happen, you get to hang out with Lady Mist for a few minutes while we get it fixed.
Just yank him back out, yeah. We try not to ban anyone.
That's why I don't use my phone to do anything with YouTube. It always worries me that I'm going to butt ban somebody. And Dave Bob is right. Chris Evans is a yes man. That's very true.
Yeah, I think,
like you said,
I don't know. I don't particularly want to see him back as Captain America. I think he's played the role. He did it really well. Enough. Yeah. It just seems like they don't have enough faith in the Falcon and Winter Soldier with Anthony Mackie and
Sebastian. Yeah. Okay. I haven't heard much about the continuation of Captain America. And Loki says he's on his phone, so he'll be careful.
Yeah,
I don't accidentally butt ban anybody.
That's it. I can't touch anything, just in case.
Just in case. It's just like all I want to operate is my mouse. I don't want to F with my keyboard. I don't want to do anything like that. But yeah, anyway, is this supposed to be, the Falcon and Winter Soldier? Is that supposed to be a TV series that they're working on for Disney Plus?
Yep, it'll be on Disney Plus again. Apparently production's already wrapped.
Okay.
So it's filmed. So if Chris Evans was in it, this is going to be scenes that are going to be added if they've already finished production. Yeah. So, it's not very clear.
I don't know. Go ahead.
He doesn't seem to think that he's going to be back for it.
Again, it would be the bait and switch, like we were talking about in the green room. Like with Tom Hiddleston too on the Loki show. So the Loki show, the Loki TV series, not Loki show in the morning, guys. And Crimson Mist, say no to Disney Plus. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not afraid to say no. That's for sure.
But
yeah.
We'll keep our eyes open.
Mackie. I like Anthony Mackie. I like Sebastian Stan, or Stan, however the hell you say it.
Stan.
I'm just not sure, because Sebastian Stan's character, Winter Soldier, was supposed to be, Bucky was supposed to be Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
At least from what I remember seeing in the comics. Now, it's been about 1,000 years, guys. I'm not a comic book nerd by any stretch of the imagination. That is for sure. Purple knows a whole hell of a lot more about comic books than I do. In fact, she pointed me to a comic book this morning while we were on Loki's show that I did not know existed. So I'm like, oh my gosh. And it has to do with WandaVision. So I'm like, shut the front door. I didn't know this was a thing.
Had a little light reading for you, you know.
Oh my God.
In your copious amounts of spare time.
Oh yeah, because I've got stacks and stacks and stacks of stuff. Not to mention getting in Lord of the Rings somewhere in there so we can uncancel Sammy. I mean, Colin P. Smith, given the title of the series, I could see them having Chris Evans do a quick reprise. But I don't think anyone will expect him to be a series regular. Well, that's the thing. They put this shit out there and they make it like it's going to be. Same thing as they started marketing Loki. Yes. You saw Tom Hiddleston everywhere.
Yes, and he's throughout the trailer as well. I don't even remember seeing the lady that plays the Lady Loki in the trailer. It's all Tom Hiddleston.
Aw, Joseph Nash, that is so sweet for you to say, honestly.
Thank you. Thank you, sweetheart.
Yeah, that's so sweet. Wish we were on camera today. You'd be getting tons of kisses blown to you, Joseph. Is it Lord Thoth? This is the West Coast Avengers from the 80s. I'll take that. I don't know. Oh, Dave Bob. Yeah, that's my fear. I hope Black Widow isn't a woke fest.
Yeah, see, that, like we were saying, has gone very quiet at the moment.
Yeah.
But obviously with what's gone on with Hollywood and what's going on from 2020 into 2021, I'm not going to hold my breath to see it to see it anytime soon. Yeah,
well, when was it supposed to come out? It was supposed to come out, what, spring last year? And they pushed it back and pushed it back and pushed it back. And I'm like, are we ever going to see this movie? Because they did that with Wonder Woman, too. Wonder Woman was supposed to come out in June.
And then they pushed it back to October, and then it came back again to December.
Yeah. And we finally got it, and then it sucked. That was a horrible disappointment, at least for me. I was just like, oh.
Yeah, it kind of wasn't worth waiting for, was it? But at least with the Captain America, it's especially with all of these TV series that are coming, it's going to be a case of we're just going to have to wait and see till we get more information, because they're kind of drip feeding it at the moment.
Yeah.
And I think this thing with Chris Evans was maybe just to kind of test the water to see what kind of reaction people would give.
Yeah. And Psycho Dwarf 9 says, define bait and switch. Really? Lure us in with Tom, and we get Lady Loki. That's what the bait and switch is. Same with Captain America. It's a lure to get you to watch the show.
Oh. Has Az joined us? Morning, Az.
Yeah, welcome. I was going to say, where's Az? I'm looking for him in our chat, and I don't see him anywhere. If Az... Hi, honey.
Oh, there he is. I found him.
Where'd you find him?
He said, wait, what's this female Loki shit? Yeah, that's the show. That's
he didn't know about show. That?
Yeah, it's not Tom Hiddleston. He's only appearing very briefly. It's all Lady Loki.
Yeah, I can't see him in my part of the stream, but hi, hon. Good to see you.
Az is in the house. Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. I love Az. I love you,
Welcome,
sweetheart.
guys.
But there's
But
also an article. Go ahead, honey.
yeah, you
Good
carry
morning,
on. Sorry.
speaker.
Morning, speaker. Welcome.
Hold
What you were
on.
going to say, hon?
Lord,
There's an article.
no, just got a Lord Thoth. I would prefer to see hot female Loki than a man. Okay, that's you.
Well, in the comics, she's hot, but
Yeah. Well,
of-
didn't we just find, or you found it actually? I forget. Is it a Diamond Select
yes,
figure
I think it is. Yeah.
of Lady Loki? That holy crap on a cracker! I'd do her. She's hot.
Oh shit!
Sorry.
Got me when I was drinking.
Oops. Didn't mean to.
I guess another
My
laptop.
bad. Gotta wipe it off now.
I should just put a plastic cover over it while I'm live streaming.
Yeah. As fook that.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. So I found an article kind of connected with Marvel, obviously, because it's an X-Men rumor
Oh yeah.
that they're developing a Storm live action project.
Yes. See, that would be an interesting project if they do it correctly, because I really like Storm as a character.
I do too.
And we didn't really get a lot of her. I mean, it was Halle Berry that played her in the films, wasn't it? If I remember correctly.
Halle Berry was the films,
Mm-hmm.
the early films.
Yeah.
But no, I take that back, because even in Future Past, she was still in that. But they had someone younger to take over, obviously, because it was back in time and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it's been a while since I've seen the X-Men, so I need to go back and rewatch it.
Is this a film that's coming, or is this a TV series? Because it says it's a live action project.
Yeah. Let's see. It's just a rumor, of course, you guys, and I don't care about reporting rumors. We could it's bounding into comics. Duh. For Marvel Storm, it's unclear if it'll be a movie or a series. Our bet is the latter.
Well, given the number of series that they're pushing on Disney Plus, I could probably see it becoming a series, definitely. And they've got stuff planned for the next 10 years. Yeah,
I was going to say, didn't they plan out everything up until basically Infinity War and Endgame? They had all of that mapped out before they even shot Avengers.
Yes.
Probably after Iron Man took off.
Well, it's a formula that worked. So if they worked with the films, they will do the same formula with the TV series, I would imagine. And there's probably going to be a lot of crossover between all the different series, the same as what they're doing with the Star Wars series that's being planned. A lot of those will have kind of nods to other series that are going on at the same time.
Yeah. I'm curious about it. I mean, if they're going to develop Storm live action, hey, I would love to see it. But I know why they're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a check mark, for diversity.
Yeah,
and that's what. Go ahead.
If that was the case, surely they would have done it a lot sooner. The same with the Scarlet Witch movie that's supposed to be coming.
Yeah.
Not Scarlet. A fucking Scarlet Witch.
Scarlett Johansson, but
Scarlett Johansson. Yeah, Black Widow. Yeah, my brain's gone this morning. Black Widow movie. Give us it 5 years ago, 7 years ago. When it would have mattered.
Well, I think after Days of Future Past.
Mm-hmm.
Well, shit, they could have even done it after the first X-Men movie, to be honest. Sorry, that was my phone. Forgot to turn it off. That was my bad. But yeah, they should have done it a while ago. But I get why they're doing it now.
Mm-hmm.
I do understand that. Do I like it? No. But right now, like I said, it's just a rumor. So what is Darth Haster saying? Hell, with a 5-year plan, 10 works. Right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, Dave Bob, I meant to get to your earlier comment. Yeah, blockbuster movies are a thing of the past. They are now. They are now.
They are. And I miss going to theatres. I used to really enjoy, especially a film that you were really looking forward to. You go to the midnight viewing.
Oh, yeah. I did that with Harry Potter once.
I think we did it with Jurassic Park.
Well, speaking of that, great segue, hon.
Hey!
Speaking of theaters and going into theaters, 2021 anticipated films list includes Godzilla vs. King Kong trailer coming soon.
Yes, see, that's a film that I would have loved to have seen in cinema. Absolutely.
Oh. Yeah, there's just something. I don't want to watch it on a 55-inch screen. I want to watch it on the big screen. Because I didn't even see the last Godzilla.
Oh, King of the Monsters.
King of Monsters. I didn't see it in theaters. I saw it on TV.
Same. Yeah, I missed it in the theatres as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of wish I had seen it, having seen the film, because I enjoyed it. I thought it was a pretty good film.
I loved it. It's like, I need to get my hands on a copy, a good Blu-ray copy. Because
I know a lot of people slated the film, but I thought it was pretty good. It ticked all the boxes for me.
Yeah, it ticked all the boxes for me too. I mean, a lot of the complaint, I think it's because it was dark, or it seemed dark, not the underlying themes, obviously, just the actual picture.
It was just shot dark, yeah.
And I'm thinking, well, it's a friggin' monster movie, for Christ's sake. It's not going to be like the old Godzilla movies, from the 50s. Where they go, ah! I can't even make that same sound. That's just iconic Godzilla. Dee Meyer said, yeah. Samantha Joe would have loved to see it on the big screen as well. Yeah. And Colin P. Smith says Godzilla vs. Kong is one of the few films I'm kind of looking forward to. I really am as well, but I want to see it on the big screen. I hope we're not stuck with it as a streaming.
Yes.
Like they did with Wonder Woman.
Yeah, it's just going to be diminished on the small screen. You need you need the surround sound, you need the experience of seeing it. And Loki pointed out, I saw the same thing as well, and it put me off from seeing it, and I really wish I had seen it in the big screen as well. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I really wish I had seen it.
But looks like, as much as I do want to see the trailer, because I am curious as to how they're going to
Me too.
do Kong versus Godzilla.
I know.
I hope it's either delayed or there's some way of seeing it down the line, if it's a re-release, and to get that proper experience. Yeah,
because I mean, I've seen all the old Godzilla stuff. I've watched some of the new stuff, and I forgot how much I loved it when I was a kid. I really do. And I want to get to this real quick, because Speaker of the Dead, I did not know about this. I really
Top Gun Maverick.
That's a thing.
Yeah, that's
okay. You guys are going to cancel me again?
Oh God. Okay, go for it.
I've seen Top Gun a grand total of once.
At least you've seen it.
I have seen it.
That's okay.
But I hated it.
I thought you were going to say I haven't seen it. That's okay.
No, I have seen it. Like I said, a grand total of once. I went to the theater to see it with a couple of girlfriends, because it was, oh my God, it's Tom Cruise. Oh my God, he's so hot. I'm like, no, he isn't. I've never had an affinity for Tom Cruise, so I was kind of bored.
Yeah. Never did it for me.
And we're like a little herd of girls over in the corner. All my friends are giggling and whatnot and carrying on. and it's a bunch of dudes going, yeah! I'm like, oh, why am I here? This film kicks ass. Yeah, whatever. My brother included.
Okay. So that's one you're not sad about not being able to see at the cinema then?
No, I'm really not. Dave Bob says 30 years later. Okay. Hey, James Andrew Morrison, how are you? Good to see you. I want to see Doctor Strange 2 in the cinema. Me too.
Yeah, that and Guardians 3. That's probably the only two upcoming Marvel films that I'm actually interested in.
Me too.
But even that, because they just keep pushing them back, who knows when we're actually going to get confirmation on them.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, so much is up in the air right now. Yeah, James Andrew, you're totally right. Top Gun is a mediocre movie with a great soundtrack. Yeah, the soundtrack kicked ass.
It did. I liked it for what it was. I haven't seen it for probably 10 years. But
like I said, I saw it once, but the soundtrack was everywhere. It was in the top 40. Mm-hmm. So if you didn't have Danger Zone on your mixtape, there was something wrong with you.
You're doing it wrong.
You're mixtaping wrong. Badass mixtape with Guardians 3. Hold on. I see Top Gun touched lots to count how many times I sent it. Okay. Seen it. Sorry, DD. My DD to Sammy translation is off today.
Yeah, we're trying English today. Sorry, guys. So we're trying to write early and it just wasn't happening, so I gave up.
Ass! Oh my god, that song got so overplayed on the radio and on MTV. I was just like, jeez.
Holy hell.
I had Terry Nunn's dye job for years too. I had the blonde hair with the black dyed ends.
Please tell me you still got pics.
Somewhere they still exist. Yeah.
Dig those suckers out. I've got to see that.
Yeah, I think I was in like 9th grade, so I was a freshman in high school. Before I completely committed to the red hair.
But according to this, it's one of the biggest streaming premieres, and it does say it's still in theaters and on HBO Max May 21st. So
okay,
we will see.
So for Godzilla.
So maybe you guys over that side of the pond will be able to find a cinema that's open that you can actually go and see it in. But I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you guys have like nothing open. You guys are in like double secret, super extra maxi probation lockdown.
Yeah, we're under house arrest. We're not going anywhere.
I'm waiting for Az to chime in on house arrest.
Oh, it sucks.
Yeah, I know. See, it's not as bad here in the States. Like, I could have gone to see Wonder Woman in the theater, but it wouldn't be full and it wouldn't be as much fun because it's not full. Of course, I would have gone opening night of Wonder Woman if I'd have known it was going to suck so bad.
Did you?
But I did. But it was also Christmas.
So I never watch films at Christmas.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Some people do that. It's just like a thing they do every Christmas, and it's like, oh, okay.
I forgot to ask Clobbering Times if he went to see it in the cinema, because I know he saw it streaming.
Yeah.
He had a promise with a friend where they had to go see it at the cinema, so I just wondered if it was any better on the big screen.
On the big screen?
Probably not, though, because we all saw the same film.
Yeah, we all saw the same film and we all didn't like it. So, but man, I think if our cinemas are open here in the States, this is one film I am definitely going to go see. If I'm not going to stream it.
No, I don't really want to stream it, I've got to admit.
I'd really rather have that popcorn experience in the theater. Drinking my wine and eating my popcorn and yelling at the screen.
Yeah, because you've got is it Alamo? theaters?
We have Alamo
Mhm.
Draft House. We
Yeah.
have another one called Studio Movie Grill,
Mm-hmm.
where you can get a full dinner and alcohol, which for some people is not a good idea. I've seen that absolutely fail. But for most, it's been overwhelmingly good. But yeah, you can have a full dinner and drinks and really enjoy the film, and they just kind of wait on you hand and foot. You pay the tab at the end of the show.
That sounds much nicer.
Yeah. Joseph Nash. As his love, as his life. Yes, that is true.
Dave Bob says Alamo. Thank you, Dave Bob.
Alamo. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah.
I thought it was. Yeah, I remember you mentioning it before.
Now, I have never been to an Alamo Draft House. We do have one around here somewhere. I think it's over in Richardson, which is like a couple miles away. I just have never been there. See, sometimes I get to be a chatty Cathy in the movie theater. I drive my kids nuts. AJ's nudged me many a time and gone, "Mom, shut up!" But this is really cool, Mom. Shh. Even when I was crying at the end of Endgame, she's like, "Oh my God."
You're embarrassing me.
Stop. Well, there was one movie. I think it was Infinity War. We could not get them seats near us. So she was like, that was the most peaceful. He was like, that was the most peaceful movie I think I've ever watched. Oh yeah, fuck you.
And from that day forward, separate seats.
Separate seats. Yeah, I have to buy separate seats now if the kids are going to join us for a film. But even now, I don't think we could sit together. I think you can only sit two next to each other, and they have to be a couple. So
yeah, you've got to be social distancing in a theater. That sucks. But I would still take, gaps in between seats to get to sit and watch a film.
My local, is it Odeon? Is that how you say it?
Yep.
Yeah. If you pay $15, you get a posh seat. Ooh, posh. Say it.
Posh.
And free spicy nachos with unlimited free refills on your drink. Okay, that's got to be just on soda pop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If they do that on beer, there are shit people everywhere.
Yeah, nah, that'll just be soft drinks.
Okay, I thought so.
So we used to have IMAX theaters and that sort of thing, and that closed down. But,
yeah. Darth Haster, you got to find yourself an Alamo Draft House. That's a pub in the cinema. That is for sure. And I like the little movie emoji. That's really cute.
That's cute. Yeah. Or just do what everyone else does, just sneak snacks and drinks in.
Yeah, we used to do that. I used to carry the hugest purse and just smuggle in all kinds of shit.
Just wheel in a suitcase. Nothing to see here. Take out rotisserie chicken.
Oh, wait, we got another one for you, honey.
Oh, what is it? Oh, aluminium. There you go.
These boys. Okay, low spec Linux laptop. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. If we don't see you around the chats.
Yes, have a good one, hon. And like I said,
for
$120 here, you get the whole theatre, a film of choice from catalogue. So that would be pretty awesome.
That would be totally cool.
For a party.
That would be totally, man. Valhalla Gathering.
I would love that. It'd be chaos, but I'd love that.
Oh, it'd be absolute chaos. Oh my God. I wouldn't even be able to know where to start with that. Oh, Mary's Game Room's got us here. Social distancing is the greatest thing at the theater. They block out everything around me, so that means a chair for my purse, for popcorn, a chair for my feet, and no brat kicking my seat behind me.
I could see an upside of that. I mean, I never put my bag on the floor anyway, because the floors are always sticky and disgusting.
That's one thing I've always wondered. Why is the floor always so sticky?
So my bag, if I bring one, always stays on my lap.
Yeah. Mine usually I can get it slightly under the seat, and that's the part of the seat that is not sticky. Thank God. Yeah, it's usually, though, I try not to bring a bag. I just have my phone or my ID or whatever.
Yeah, it depends on what kind of snacks I'm trying to sneak in, or used to at least.
Yeah, or used to. Yeah. But I got to agree with Mary on the no brat kicking the seat behind me, because that does get annoying. I'm just grateful there were no kids when I went to see Deadpool, because I was like, holy shit.
Well, that was R-rated for you guys, wasn't it?
I think so. If not, it was PG-13. But even PG-13, no, I think it was R-rated. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Guys, if you know for sure about the States, yeah. Oh, gross, Crimson Mist. Oh my God. That Boone's Hill Farm. Okay, that is the most disgusting wine.
That's pretty funny though. Bring it in a big gold cup. I know somebody managed to bring in an entire pizza by taking it out of the box and individually wrapping the slices.
Oh my God. Yes, it was R-rated. Thank you, Dave Bob. I thought so, because there was an awful lot of cursing and way too many adults. There were some teenagers.
Yeah, I think the weird kids sneak in when I went to see it as well.
And Loki says, Year of the Dog, it was R-rated. Okay. I did not see Deadpool 2. I still haven't seen it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why. I just never got around to watching it. I guess I should. Yeah. I like Deadpool.
Put it on the list.
Yeah, I'd put it on my list of shit to do. Right up there with Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, Deadpool's way higher up on the list than Lord of the Rings, let's be fair.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
No use on it.
Hashtag cancel Sammy.
But at least you've got them in your possession now.
Yes, that's true.
So we are a step closer.
I'm getting closer. Most definitely. Yeah, I don't know.
And if I remember correctly, Loki did. He did recommend it so you can watch it.
Yeah,
he said that's one of the ones you have to at least give it a go, even if you're not watching the theatrical reason. The theatrical version.
Yeah, because I got the theatrical versions of all three films, so I didn't get the extended cuts.
Oh God!
Thank God.
So I would have just gone for the extended cut and just 12 hours later.
Oh, Gina Carano is in it? Ah, cool. I love her.
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
Huh. Well, shoot, I still haven't finished The Mandalorian, and I thank God I can't remember all of Loki's shows. So there are no spoilers for me. I've got to finish it. I already know about Luke Skywalker anyway. That was no big deal to me. I was just like, I don't care. I just want to see how it plays out.
There was one other bit of news that we picked up on.
Yeah.
About Cyborg, wasn't it? From The Flash?
Yeah.
Now, this is a little bit of a weird one that we came across. Ray Fisher claims he's been fired from The Flash.
Yeah, and this is the movie.
This is right, the movie.
Not the TV series.
No. So for me, I'd rather just the whole movie be cancelled because I don't care.
Right? I didn't know it was a thing. And I mean, I knew there was a Flash TV series. Is it the same actor from the Flash TV series?
No, it's the actor from the Justice League films.
Ah, from Justice League. Okay.
Yeah, it's those.
Okay. I'm looking at him going, that's not the same Cyborg I remember seeing in, stills from the Flash.
No, it's the film version. So, but he claims he's been fired, and he says that Jeff Johns is racist. But we don't seem to have a heck of a lot of information about it. So the only side that
Yeah.
we're getting is from the actor himself.
Yeah. And he's saying it's over.
Mm-hmm.
Fisher writes, on December 30th, 2020, I made it clear that I cannot, with a clear conscience, participate in any production associated with current president of DC Films.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And James Andrew Morrison says, yeah, Cyborg got fired for speaking out about racism on the set. Oh, shit.
Doesn't really bode well for the film, does it? Because if I remember correctly, he was a big part of this upcoming Flash film.
Yeah. Oh, crap. This is not good. Oh, my God. Loki. Racist in 2021. I don't like you and want you canceled. Yeah, that's cancel culture has been going on for a while. And heels versus babyface as since he's a massive crybaby. Oh, great.
Yeah, I'm gonna say if we've got like a breakdown, we can pull it up. But from what I can say, sometimes, as people have said in the chat, it's sometimes better to keep your mouth shut and just get on and do your job.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Chris Persia's right. There needs a fire Ezra Miller as well. Yeah.
Oh, where did he say that? Oh, there it is. They need to fire Ezra Miller too and bring in Grant Gustin and Jovan Wade to replace them as Flash and Cyborg. It will be a much better film, in my opinion. Cool.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I would just kind of just strike the film at the moment, just put it back on hiatus.
Mm-hmm. James Andrew Morrison says you went about it all the wrong ways. Rather than put in official complaints, he ran to social media and weeped. Oh, for God's sake. So he took to Twitter and was a ball baby about it.
Okay, and consequently got fired. And now he's crying about that as well.
Loki, what'd you do to Dave, Bob?
Accidental banning, maybe?
Did you butt ban him?
That's okay. We can get him back. Dave Bob's back. It's all good. We're good.
Oh, jeez. Do I need to go fetch him?
Oh, no, it wasn't Loki. I think it was Hasta. Sorry, sweetheart. It's okay. We're all good.
I was going to say, it wasn't you, Loki. Darth Haster, quit messing with the buttons. Sorry, Dave Bob. Hashtag blame Loki.
It's easily done.
Yeah.
But he seems to be a little bit kind of sanctimonious about it, because he says here, he writes to try to protect those that were brave enough to lend their voice to the Justice League investigation.
Yeah.
So, if you're on a film as big as these DC films, and if you're playing an iconic role such as Cyborg, sometimes it's best just to get on and do your job, I think.
Worse. Heels as. I'm just going to say as. Did you discuss that in a recent video that YouTube might not have notified us about? Yeah.
Yes, I'm getting very few notifications at the moment.
Yeah, they've been limited on their notifications. I mean, maybe we shouldn't speak too badly of them if they're going to monetize us really soon. So, Ascension Dildo, buzz back to you, buddy. Good to see you in the chat. Mwah.
Hello, sweetheart. Good to see you.
And he says I'm running out of battery. That's fine. Buzz. I love you, Ascension Dildo.
But I think
he says months ago.
Yeah, I think Asda's got more information for us about Ray Fisher. If you've got a link, honey.
Hold on. Az sent a link. Where did he send it?
No, he didn't
To
send a
where?
link. We need to send a link.
Oh, okay. I got to send a link to him. Am I getting him on the show?
If he'll come on, he's more than welcome to join.
Yeah, I can.
Because I think he's got more information than we do. Yeah, this one we've only just kind of come across with Ray Fisher because it's surfaced again. And I think this is one that's been ongoing since for a few months, I think.
Yeah. Let me get organized here because it's like, oh shit, I gotta find ads.
But it does seem like he made a statement. He then kind of got fired for it, and then he ran to Twitter.
There, I sent him a link.
Good morning, Rookie. Good to see you.
Hey, Rook.
Hello, sweetheart.
How are you, babe? I owe you a message. I'll get back in touch with you in a bit.
Yes. I have to talk to Rookie.
Gotta talk about the tomatoes.
And even Hasta says we've been getting very few notifications. I've been getting very sporadic notifications on pretty much everybody, even our own stream.
Yep. Look who's here. Hey, Az.
My breath away. Ooh, ooh, my love. Take my breath away.
That's beautiful.
Lovely.
Good afternoon, ladies. Good morning.
Good morning.
Ladies.
Good afternoon.
How you doing?
Good. How are you, handsome?
I'm
What's going on?
with my pop filter, which is
All right.
not a euphemism, believe it or not. Actually, the truth. So because to succinctly go through this Ray Fisher bollocks.
Yes, please.
So pieces of the audience have got it, and then if you put it all together, there's other stuff. So Ray Fisher, Zack Snyder comes back to the Justice League.
Yeah.
To finish off Justice League. Zack Snyder says that Ray Fisher is the heart of the movie. And he's going to be telling the full story that was cut out of the Justice League. Now, apparently, when it was cut out of Joss Whedon's version, Ray Fisher was wrong. When Joss Whedon came in and essentially rewrote 80% of the movie, Ray Fisher got really pissed about it. And one of the reasons we suspect that he got pissed about it is because Ray Fisher comes from a theatrical background, not a movie background. And in theater, you have a lot more sort of leeway to talk to your directors, etc., about your roles, your parts, if stuff is being cut, why, etc. And Joss Whedon is known for being very difficult to work with, and essentially came in and said, "Right, this is how it's going to be." So apparently it pissed off Ray Fisher. So it looked like he got a little bit of a boost from Snyder coming back. And then thought he would take to social media. Didn't go behind. Thought he'd take to social media once the stuff started happening in June. Was it June of last year-ish? Because John Boyega in the UK took to Hyde Park and said that I've been held back because of my color. I'm probably never going to get any roles again because of this. Black Lives Matter, yada, yada, yada. And within a couple of days, Ray Fisher goes on social media and says that Joss Whedon and Jeff Johns are a couple of racists.
Oh, God.
And that he was essentially dragged into their office and told that if he didn't change the way that he behaved, then he'd never, the way he phrased it was, you'll never work in Hollywood again.
Oh.
And then they started doing, I can't remember what pathetic tagline they started putting it, but it's like A is better than E, accountability is better than, whatever stupid tagline that, so they're going around putting that tagline under everything that they said. So I think John Boyega then gave Ray Fisher a thumbs up, maybe on the social media or something. And he didn't get any traction. Ray Fisher just didn't get any traction, whereas John Boyega got massive amounts of traction. So a few weeks passed, and then he went back on social media again. This time to sort of elevate. So I think before he said that Jeff Johns and Joss Whedon threatened his career. And then this time, I think second time he came back, he said, "Oh, now the racists." And he tried to elevate it that way. And he was calling for for people to speak up, and he was calling for some sort of investigation into what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
So Warner Brothers actually capitulated, and they gave an investigation. They said they'd look into it.
Yeah.
So there's been some looking into it by the looks of it, because that's what happens when you look, I guess.
Yeah. In theory.
I know, weird, that isn't it? Fucking hell. And some people came forward and gave their stories, but everything just seemed to be wishy-washy.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ray Fisher has now gone on almost like a personal crusade, because Joss Whedon got himself cancelled anyway.
Yeah, he did.
That's true.
So he wasn't a major target anymore. So Ray Fisher seemed to go extensively now for Jeff Johns. And with it not picking up any traction, with the investigation not picking up anything at all, what it's looked like is Ray Fisher has been, he's done everything wrong. He didn't do what he should have done, which is go behind the scenes and deal with this internally. He took to social media, and I'm of the opinion that if you take to social media to make an accusation, you've got nothing.
Yeah, well,
because you're looking to the court of public opinion.
Public opinion, exactly.
And you're not looking to, you're not looking to present proof, which will support you behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And so Jeff Johns has got a decent reputation. The guy's got a very good reputation in the comics industry. And he's got a decent reputation in the movie and TV industry. And it just, what he's saying just doesn't add up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so the investigation hasn't proved, it hasn't brought anything to hand. So all they have is Ray Fisher coming out on social media, making wild accusations, which they can't substantiate, against people who are, in Jeff Johns' case, still employed by the company and producing television for them, because he's producing Stargirl, of course. He's writing that. He co-wrote Wonder Woman 1984.
Oh.
Okay. So he's still, very busy. I mean, look, this guy can write the front and back page off a comic, but he can't fucking write a TV show to save his life. Although Stargirl was okay in places, but Wonder Woman was just hot garbage. And when you say co-wrote, him and Patty Jenkins co-wrote, let's just be honest. He probably took what Patty Jenkins pissed on a page and tried to make something of it. And so they had absolutely nothing really to go on for Ray. And so all this guy's proven is he's a liability. He's a big mouth. He can't prove anything that he claims. It looks like he's somebody who, and this is just going to have to say it, somebody who will play the race card.
Yeah.
He'll play the race card to try and get his way. And that is not how you conduct business. That's how you get a reputation. And I discussed this in a couple of videos months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And what likely happened was, because he comes from a theatre background, he probably took it up with Joss about having his role cut. Joss probably turned around and went, I don't give a fuck. This is costing $200 million more than it should. And I'm stressed to the eyeball, so I don't give two shits what you think about your little fucking role as a robot man. So fuck off, mate. He probably said that to him. And then he probably cried and went to Jeff Johns and said, Joss Whedon said a naughty to me and made me cry. And Jeff probably said, look, Buttercup, if you can't suck this up, right, you're not going to find work in Hollywood. Okay? Yeah. There's a lot more at stake than your fees. There's hundreds of millions of dollars. So buck up or shut up. And then he cried again. And then he probably cried again, went to his mum. His mum fucking lobbed the titty out and breastfed him. And then he went to social media and then had a good old cry on social media. People didn't give two hoots because his character was boring as shit anyway in the movie.
Yeah, so how much of a role could he have possibly had anyway?
Well, exactly. At least John Boyega looked like he genuinely got screwed in Star Wars.
That's true.
Because of China. He looked like he genuinely had his role absolutely screwed over. There's a lot of interesting things potentially set up for him in the first film that went nowhere. And so, the Warner Brothers have probably turned around and gone, right, well, we're doing this Flash, where Flash is going to go through the multiverse. Do we really need Cyborg with him? Because he's going to be jumping to, we're going to see Michael Keaton's Batman. He's going to be jumping to most likely Affleck's Batman. Potential to go to other points of the universe. Do we really need Cyborg cluttering up, having a cry if he doesn't get to say the 58,000 lines that he wants to say when we want to give him 10? And so they've probably just cut his role from the film, and now he's like, okay, I've been fired. Oh my god! And so nobody likes a crybaby. And this is crybaby written all over it in space. Couldn't get what he wanted. Had a cry. Nobody cared. He's just consistently crying.
Well, seems like he's done his own career then.
Yeah, and trying to get Jeff Johns cancelled because he's going around. He's saying that Jeff Johns is an actual racist. Now, that's not a good look, darling. That's not. It just looks like you're bitter. You're mean and you're bitter, and you need your titty. You need to get back to your mum's titty.
Yeah. Even James Andrew Morrison said Jeff Johns has worked with dozens and dozens of people of color, and no one's ever said a bad word about him. And I've never heard it before this with Ray Fisher.
Well, Jeff Johns is he's coming up 20-year vet in comics.
Wow.
This isn't a new name to the industry at all. This guy was pushed into DC, the movie division, 6, 7, 8 years ago.
Wow.
His stint at excuse me, his stint at DC Comics is held in huge renown. He recently did the Doomsday Clock maxi series a couple of years back with DC that was absolutely brilliant. Fell apart a little bit towards the end, but that's because they needed to push this goddamn, what were they going to call it? Oh my goodness, what the 5G nonsense. So they had to try and tie it into 5G nonsense. So the last episode kind of fell off a cliff, but the 9 parts before then or whatever were excellent. So this isn't a guy that's had a reputation of being difficult to work with or being a horrible guy. Ethan Van Sciver knows him personally because they worked together. He can't speak highly enough of him because they did a lot of work together as a team with the Rebirth stuff in the mid-noughts. This and then who's Ray Fisher? He's just relatively fresh to the scene off theater.
Yeah,
making these wild accusations against a company stalwart. And if you've been at a company for X amount of time and you're very happy with that person's work and they've been, no one said boo to a goose about them, and then suddenly this young upstart comes in, starts playing the race card, starts having a tantrum because he's not getting the lines that he wants or the role that he wants within the movie. He's the one that is genuinely coming across as the problem. And so, if you want to kick him to the curb, I don't see anything wrong with Warner Brothers doing that.
No, not at all. As you say, this was pretty much his breakout role on, at least from what I know. I haven't seen him in anything else other than playing Cyborg. But if he sunk his own career, then so sad.
Too bad. It's trendy. It's trendy to try and accuse people of racism, etc. nowadays, particularly after 2020. It's between 2015 and 2019, we're all Nazis. Now everyone's a racist. So it's the new trend to go round. You can't call him a Nazi. You can't go around calling Jeff Johns a Nazi. It ain't going to work. But after last year and everyone absolutely bending the knee, every given opportunity. This is the this is the avenue that a lot of people are taking. And if you can't substantiate it, good. You know,
Mhm.
I'm glad that you said, oh, brilliant. Okay, so your claims have been unsubstantiated. Wonderful. We can take the word of this person then, and you don't look so good then after that.
Not looking so good.
No,
Not
not a good
looking
look.
Good. I'm
No.
not feeling so good, Mr. Stark.
Oh dear. Well, it sounds like Ray really fucked it up.
Ray
Yeah.
fish themselves.
Fish heads.
This means nothing at all.
Well, thank you, Az, for jumping on. You're such a sweetheart.
Yeah,
It's
thank
okay.
you for clearing that up.
I shall vanish to the ether, ladies.
No,
You should vanish to the ether.
We're wrapping
Yeah, we're
up
wrapping
now.
up anyway. So
Yeah.
I'll let you wrap up. I'm gonna Thanos myself. So I'm gonna go.
okay. That
There
was
we
an
go.
unexpected treat.
Yes.
Oh my god. That was so wonderful. Boy, he really cleared that up pro level, didn't he?
Absolutely. I'm saying, wading through all this nonsense to try and find
Yeah.
the little kernel of truth rather than hearsay and all this back and forth. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And as he says, this has been going on for months.
Months. Yeah. And this, for me though, this is the first I'm hearing about it, only because this stuff isn't really on my radar.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's DC. I know that sucks, guys. I'm not a huge DC fan. I love the DC villains. I've got them all over my nerd room, and they're mostly girls. So calm down. Yes, I still love the Joker, but for my own reasons.
Oh my gosh. That was fun. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. The chat has been on fire today. Thank you, Az, for joining us this morning. That was so sweet. And he Thanos'd out of here. Boom. That was wonderful. So yeah, guys, it's time for us to wrap up.
It is. Yeah, we've passed the hour, and that's generally what we do. And we'll be back
Why are we
Monday.
canceling me? We're canceling me again.
Who knows? Who knows?
Probably because I'm not a huge DC fan. I don't know. Don't day Bob. Accusations on social media means you got nothing. Yeah.
Yes. And I'm
Gotta
glad he didn't get any traction. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. So guys, thank you again so much. Thank you again to Az. Mwah. We love you so much. And we will Monday morning we will be doing WandaVision, full of spoilers.
Yes, we will be getting a panel together, and we're going to give everyone the weekend so that you guys can watch it and see what you think of it. But yeah, Monday, looking forward to it. That should be awesome.
Monday morning. Then, otherwise we will see you in the chat on Loki's Mornings of Mischief, where we control mischief, mostly. Excuse me. Got a hairball.
Colin says, am I doing anything Sunday? Maybe. Watch this space. I'll decide tomorrow if I do a show Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah, if you do, of course, let me know. I'll be in the chat.
Yeah, of course.
Because I missed your Legacy of Kain. I need to go back and watch that because I'm curious about the game.
That was fun. We had a good time with that.
Cool. Oops. I'm in, ladies. Okay.
All right. We'll put you down. Dave
It
Bob.
premieres tonight. It premieres tonight for you guys?
I think so for us. Yes, I think we're slightly delayed, but obviously it's out. If you know where to find it. Yeah.
Hey, Lion City. Yeah, we were just wrapping up, so you can, check us on the replay and go to bed.
Lion City's. Yeah, yep. It's evening for Lion City because Lion City's in Singapore, of course. Yeah, wow. Absolutely. You have a good night. Oh my God.
Yeah, have a good night, Lion City. We'll see you. Join us on Monday morning. We're going to be doing WandaVision, like we said. So. You guys have a great weekend. Hopefully, Purple will put something together for Sunday for you guys, and we will keep you posted on monetization. We are 10 hours away. So,
at least that's what the analytics say.
At least that's what the analytics say for this morning. I don't know when they're going to update, but yeah, keep us in your thoughts and prayers. And who knows, it may end up being a Monday morning monetization celebration. So we'll see you guys on Monday.
Thank you, guys. You have a wonderful day. Have a good weekend too.
Yeah, have a great weekend, guys. Love y'all.